my widow creeps. All right. So, all right, I just tried not to say okay. Y'all see that, huh? So, all right. So, I'm coming today with my final official update on the Pink and Pretty Brazilian curly hair that I've been wearing. Reason that I say final official update is because this hair will not disappear. You will be seeing it for a while, but this will be my last time actually talking about the hair specifically. Because it's been behaving the same so far, and you know, everything is just the same. Now, when I wear it again, I won't mind giving y'all a little mini update on it, but as of right now, this will be my last official video for the Pink and Pretty hair. This video will also include a dry hair regimen that I've used on this hair, because a lot of times curly hair tends to get dry and frizzy, and this is just something that I did because it was with the humidity here and how everything is, it just was extremely dry and frizzy. So I have a regimen that I did, and I'll share with y'all what it was. Okay, so the hair, I flat ironed it because I was tired of y'all whining about me not flat ironing it. So I'm flat ironing it so that I flat ironed it so that you can see what it does. I've been wearing it straight for a couple of days, and this, I did it like that because I wanted to see how long the curls held and yada yada yada, all that. So all right, the hair flat iron really easily. I use my Diane ceramic flat iron brush. You can find it at Ulta, but I purchased mine off of eBay. At Ulta, it's about $20. On eBay, I got mine for like $7.99. So you can type in the Diane ceramic flat iron brush or flat iron brush, and it should come up for you. I got it over a year ago. I have a video on that and how it works and everything. It's an old video, but it's a great investment. You won't be sorry paying $7.99 for it. It's great. With the curly hair, because I used the brush, I really only had to go over it one time, and maybe a couple spots at the roots. I had to do more than once to get it straight, but it straightened out beautifully and easily. Now this hair, this Brazilian curly hair, if you are looking for bone straight hair that lays flat to your face and straight all that, this is not for you. You need to get straight hair. Simple as that. Or maybe the wavy will do that for you, but the curly, it just has volume naturally. So even if it's straight, it still was like full of volume. Okay, so I pulled it out on one side because I did not cut this hair any. And I hate whenever you have it down and it's like flat because there's no layers really in it, and then it gets, you know, curly at the, like, I hate that. So, and I know I didn't want to cut it because I'll be wearing this hair curly. It probably would not be getting straightened anymore after this. So, okay, the hair, it does go back curly once you straighten it and spray it and wet it back. It goes back curly. I showed y'all that when I first installed the hair on a sample piece of hair because I didn't plan on straightening it. But this hair, excuse me, it holds a curl so good. Like, I didn't put any holding spray or anything, and I did this yesterday because I wanted to, you know, see how it acted. So I curled it yesterday, not like this. I wore it all just down because I wanted to see what it did. So I wore it, I curled it with my Power IQ curling iron, which is a new curling iron that I'm trying. They have it on sale right now, sadly. So if you need a curling iron that's on sale and it's good, they are $19.99 right now. They're normally like $35 or $40. So that's a great steal. You need to go get one if you need a curling iron. So I use that to curl it, just pull big sections of curls, and that was yesterday. And I put a little bit more curls in it today at the top, you know, because it had got flat or whatever. But this is how it lasted without any kind of holding spray or anything. This is the ends of the hair. The ends of the hair are really healthy and full. They're not straggly and stringy. You know, a lot of times the hair be full and then it gets stringy at the end. This hair is even all the way through. That's what I love about this hair. Now, if I'm going to rate this hair, I'm going to rate it a 9. The only reason I'm rating it a 9 is because of the dryness, which somewhat has to do with the weather here also, and the fact that it's curly. But everything else is fine. I don't have any shedding. I did seal my wefts, but I do not have any shedding. When it's curly, I might get a few like little snags or something, but not any tangling or matting at all. But I do take care of it. twist it up at night, roll it up in the bun, make sure that it's not all over your head. Because if you do that, you're setting yourself up for it to get matted. Excuse me. I also, and that's it, no shedding. I haven't had any shedding. If I do have some, I'm pulling it, and I didn't even get a string in, but I might get like 1 string, 2 strings, and I haven't got any doing that. Now these curls have stayed like this from me finger effing this hair, as I call it, and that I do this all day. Like, this is something that's just me. I just play in my hair all day, and they held up through all of that. I went outside. I wasn't in the house all day yesterday. And they held up, and that was with no holding spray at all. I do tend to find out that curly hair does hold a curl better than straight hair. And I'm guessing it's because there's already a curl pattern there, so it does hold better to me in what I've experienced. It holds better than straight hair. This hair is very thick and full. If you don't like thick and full hair, leave this alone. Go for the straight or go for a different texture. I don't really have any trouble blending. I have a little bit of trouble blending my hair because my hair is, when it's straight, it gets really straight and really fine like. So it'll, it's like it'll get lost in this hair, but that's fine too. Excuse me, y'all. So this hair, my final update, and I said I'm gonna say a 9.5 because if all I had to do was a little bit of dryness, then I'm cool with that. I didn't put anything on this hair after I sprayed it with of course, the flat iron spray, the heat tamer, and then I put oil on it after I was finished just to give it some shine, and that's it. And it's not too shiny. It looks really, really natural. It looks like natural hair. It don't look too shiny or too nasty or whatever, too dry. However, do I recommend this hair? Hell yeah, I recommend this hair. I got a feeling this hair gonna last me a long time. Like, number one, because I'm probably not gonna be straightening anymore. Number two, it's some good hair. It really is some good hair. If you can deal with dryness, well, if you can take care of your dryness and not be lazy about it, then, which I tend to be sometimes, then you'll be fine. So, onto the dry hair regimen. I don't want this video to be longer than 10 minutes. Okay, so dry hair regimen. I used coconut milk conditioner, olive oil replenishing pack, shea butter cholesterol plus, and hello hydrations. Also, whenever I felt like I had too much frizziness, I used none of your frizziness. I did not have any more of that. To show you guys, it's in the red bottle. It's also made by Herbal Essences. Okay, so what I do is I just take basically 1 part of each, or 2 parts of this for my hair, because I have 4 bundles. If you have 4 bundles, then you need to do that. If you have 2, then you should split everything in half. Okay, basically enough to coat your hair. So 2 parts of this, I just eyeball it. Eyeball it enough just to make sure my whole head is done. Eyeball it, and also the none of your frizziness inside. Mix it all together in my little gumbo concoction, and I just spread it all over my hair. Wet the hair or whatever. Don't have it too wet because you don't want, rinse it out good, but then, kind of dry it a little bit because you don't want it too wet for everything to slide off. So then I just, put it on there, paint it on there, use your fingers, however you want to do it. I let it sit. Take it and I put it inside a plastic cap or a plastic bag. Put it in the microwave for about a minute and 30. Okay, just for it to get warm, because the heat from the plastic cap and everything is going to hold it in there. So I put it in there, just let it sit. I let it sit 15 to 20 minutes. You can go long if you have time or whatever, let it sit. I mean, conditioners usually stop, like their process normally stops after 20 minutes anyway, but if you can let it sit on there. After that, rinse it out with cold water. Cold water. Not warm, not hot, cold. Cold water helps seal in moisture. You can also do the same regimen to your real hair. Cold moisture helps seal in moisture, and it works the same for the weave. Normally, people will say, well, how does it work the same for the weave and with your real hair? You have your pores open, and then, your pores close around it. Hot makes them open, cold makes them close. But as for the weave hair, it does the same thing. It just taps, and it makes it hold on to the moisture. So, and make sure you rinse it out completely. Now, something, that I do, if I notice that I have tangling or anything with curly hair. People say you never brush your hair dry. Never brush it dry, never brush it dry. But what I did this time, because I was like, okay, I noticed whenever I wet it, it'll get a little bit more harder for me to comb through. And it, get snags, and then I'm making the hair shed. So what I did is, while it was dry, I got the big paddle brush, as we call them in my house, the white girl brush. I got the big paddle brush, and I took it and I brushed it out until like this big Diana Ross bush. No tangles in it completely. Then I wet it. Then I put everything on it, and I didn't have any tangling once it was back in this curly form at all. I could just run my fingers through it all together. It was just a breeze. So, like I said, this is what I do. You do not have to do this. You don't have to do this. So that's the regimen, okay? This is my last official update on this hair. You'll see it again. You're gonna know if it curls back up correctly, because I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wet it back, and I'm gonna wear it curly for you guys so that you can see that it will curl back up. And that's it for this video. I will talk to you guys later. I love y'all so much. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget to check out my giveaway. All right, talk to y'all later. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Hey, my widow creeps. All right, so today is going to be my final official update on the Pink and Pretty hair. And what I mean by official is that I'm going to continue to wear this hair. It's going to pop in and out of the in and out of the, see what? I don't know. Hey guys, okay, this is a message specifically for Julie, my Juju, that allow me to do the review on this hair for her. I'm gonna try my best not to get emotional. I know it's dark in here because the sun has gone down. Like, I've been editing videos, so like I had then started to undress myself, but I just want to give her a special thank you. Like, somebody might be like, what you mean thank you? You doing something for her too? No, because when you are in this world of YouTube, a lot of companies, they go for who has the most subscribers, and who they feel people would listen to regardless to what they say. And whether if it's true or not. And I just want to thank Julie, because she looked at my stuff. This is before I started editing, before I started doing anything. And just based on my personality and her liking me, she wanted me to do a review on her hair. Not to mention, a lot of companies don't take in consideration that you may have, that you may actually be a hairstylist. And that's what I am. I'm a licensed hairstylist. I have been for a long time. And not only do I have my YouTube subbies, but I also have in-chair clients that I tell about this hair. So, at the time, I'm sure she probably knew that I did hair, but she probably know that was my main job. And for her to, look at that, and what she really didn't know is that, I'm sure I've reached a lot of people with these videos, but my in-chair clients are directly in my face, and they are the ones who really trust me. And I just want to say thank you to her for taking into consideration not how many subscribers I had, not none of that, but the fact that I know what I'm doing. And I know about hair, whether if my channel is mainly about that or not, which is not, but she believed that I knew my stuff, and that I would, act accordingly when it came down to reviewing her hair, and, saying what was right and what was wrong, and that I wasn't gonna lie about anything. And I really appreciate her for giving me a chance with less than 2,000 subscribers, with no editing available at the time, because I didn't know what the hell I was doing, and without any, and I had another like hair review, before, way back or whatever, but that was partially me buying some of the products too, so it, it's just not the same. I really, really, really appreciate her for that. She has no idea, because it just, gave me the confidence to keep wanting to do reviews for companies. She opened the door for me, and I really, really, really appreciate you. Thank you for believing in my little ghetto fabulous self that I knew what I was doing. And for her being that type of a person, it will always pay off for her, because I'm telling you, the underdogs are never the underdogs for long. I'll talk to you later. I love you, Julie, and thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye.